I'm thinking of right now I'm just thinking of a more recent story where it became a probate case. It wasn't a estate planning case for me. The grandmother really loved one of her grandchildren. Initially, in one will, like had left practically everything to the grandchild. It was about like 17 turning 18. That like as the child got a bit older, started to defy grandmother, not necessarily honor grandma's wishes as much. And so she secretly created a second like estate plan that actually distributed to everyone else in the family and excluding that one. So it was a complete reversal.
Wow. And the granddaughter didn't know, wasn't aware.
Was not aware until, much later and produced the document saying, hey, no, I get everything. But we're able to establish timelines of when each document was established and ultimately had to honor the more recent document. It was a point where several of the grandchildren were occupying the home as if they now owned it. And ultimately,
Because of the second plan.
correct. So yeah, man, it's interesting how many crazy results you get when you don't plan accordingly. I always like joke that you don't want I have a daughter, so I always joke that I don't want when I'm grown older, I don't want her husband to end up with all my assets. Without careful planning, that could definitely be the reality. Her ex-husband could end up with a lot of my assets because of the lack of planning that could be done between me and her lifestyle. So it really matters. Like it takes for me usually 1 or 2 hours of conversations about let's plan for you not being here because we all have a death date. We don't know it. And so usually it leads to some great conversations. I'm usually asking questions about memories, stuff that isn't necessarily important for the document, but is important for me to understand their relationship with everyone that's being discussed. And so I really love that because even encourage them to write a letter that we keep in the state. So write a letter to your loved ones that disregards the legal jargon. Just tell your people how you feel if you're not here. And I don't know, that's a bit odd. I know it's challenging to do to think about you not being here, but I think it certainly is a lot better to plan for it than to not.